Hey, I'm Jimmy Seitz. Welcome to Spiritual Outdoor Adventures. Let me introduce you to my girlfriend over here.
I'm Amanda Seitz. I'm glad to be here. This will be fun.
Almost 39 years of marriage coming up.
I know.
One of the greatest accomplishments that we could ever experience in life.
It is.
I almost killed a world record mountain goat, but even that doesn't count. But guess where I did it?
In Alaska.
Ketchikan. I drew that golden ticket. After I got back from that trip, I was like, man, I want you to go with me.
Yeah, he showed me pictures. I'm like, I definitely want to go there.
Mountain
It's
goat,
so fun.
bear hunting up the river, fishing, and Dalen Charters, man, they know how to fish. And so we came up with this idea to do a marriage retreat in Ketchikan, but how do we get our wives to go?
Yeah, because that's important. We want to go.
And so we came up with the idea, let's do a marriage retreat / fishing adventure in Ketchikan, Alaska.
It was so pretty coming in because there's all these different islands and you can kind of see through the sea, and it was just so interesting and so beautiful.
And we took the ferry.
We have our suitcases and we got to get on the ferry to get to Ketchikan.
It was
so different. I've never done that before.
We got over to Ketchikan and we checked into the Cape Fox Lodge owned by the Tlingit Indians. I was in love with the deer that was laying outside. He wasn't scared of us. He just laid right there by our room.
There were two of them. They just laid down. And that was right before there was a bear. And I had been chasing a bear, trying to take a picture of the bear.
And Laura had it come right by her room, her and Malcolm.
So,
And that night at supper, we got the whole gang together. And we had Dr. Tim Dials and his wife Angie, Ken Grandjean and his wife Karen. We got Steve and Kelly Hall, Malcolm and Laura McCauley, Randy Milligan and his wife Amber. We had a good meeting that night, a good supper, went to bed. The guys were all excited because we were going fishing. So we went out with Dalen Charters, and I'm gonna tell you something, these guys know how to fish. After about a 2-hour boat ride, man, we started hitting the fish, hoping to get some lingcod and some halibut for the grill.
Woo! That's fish deal. That's crazy. It goes in down there. There you go. Upside down. He's so big. He's still running, but I can't turn him. Golly. Don't get the fun if we want to see this fish. Yeah, I want to see this fish. Look at the size of that fish. And it goes back in the water. Come on, Randy, we did it, buddy. Woo! Good one, huh? Good job. That might be. It might be. We're going to be a happy camper if she just called us a keeper hell. Hey!
Okay, put it on his nose so they can see that. That one's legal.
Yeah, just right. Now we're excited. Heck yeah. Now we're excited. Hurry up, he's shaking.
4 halibut on at the same time.
Oh, I'm getting worn out. Want to get in there? Oh yeah, look there. Oh, that's a keeper too. That's a good one. That's a keeper. Good go, Mel. Good go, big man. Yeah. Look at that. Not that. Double. Hey boys, that's how it's done. Here we go. What is that?
Turbot. What do you call this? A turbot? Turbot, arrowtooth flounder. Arrowtooth flounder.
so when the guys went fishing, the ladies went out to sightsee the town. We walked around and we did some shopping. I've never been to a town like this. I've never seen cruise ships up close like that. Yeah. And so they have the shopping for the cruise ship people, but we had fun too.
And our friends Michael W. and Debbie Smith had their cruise going. It was the Michael W. Smith cruise, and they came to port. We were going to get to have breakfast with them at Heavenly Creations, that is owned by Heather Dalen, right there in town. And one of them got COVID and couldn't make it.
We watched people fish on the bridge and catch salmon right there in town. It was just amazing. I saw a bald eagle.
Lots of bald eagles.
It's really beautiful.
When we got back from fishing and the ladies got back from shopping and sightseeing, we had our first session for the marriage retreat.
Each time we get together, we have some kind of communication. You ask me for something. It's like a bid for connection. So I can either turn away or I can turn toward. If it's something that I don't want to do, I can respond in a way that draws me away. and our connection is going to go like this. And if you continually do that without realizing he's making a bid for connection, and if I just go, if I just poo-poo it away, you're not connecting.
Yeah.
Connection is how we want to be intimate. If you're not connected, you're not intimate. I want to move toward you. I don't want to move away, and I don't want my responses to make you want to move away from me.
When we come back, we're going to go out on day 2, and you're going to see some huge lingcod and halibut coming in the boat, as well as some other crazy looking fish. Stay tuned. As we went out on day 2, we hit some pretty rough seas, but we did get there, and man, did we catch some fish.
It's a little spine realignment. Did you enjoy that little boat ride there, Malcolm?
No, not at all.
How deep are you going down?
Going down to 90 feet deep.
You got a giant. That's what you wanted this morning.
That's what I wanted this morning.
There's a king salmon on that one. Nice work.
Sweet silver, man. That's a giant silver. Way to go. Hey, how you doing over here, Ken?
I'm hanging on. I'm hanging on, buddy.
He's got a good one. Where you gonna pay this?
I'm gonna get. That's a 30-pound king salmon right there, guys.
There you go.
I just want to hug it.
When you hear everybody laughing like that after a 2-hour, like, crush your spine boat ride, it's a good thing. Whose hands would these be? They're really large hands, look like a bear. Oh, Malcolm. What you got on, buddy?
King salmon.
King salmon.
King salmon.
Yeah, Randy Milligan's on the rod. I'm hoping it's a king, I'm hoping. We'll have to see, though.
The big double is on here, man. Come on, no pressure.
Here, come over to this side, Malcolm.
Go, Malcolm. Yeah.
Yeah! Woo! Oh my gosh! Pretty sweet.
Go. Oh my God. One dip. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
As the guys were out buffeting all the waves and holding on, we decided to go to the Misty Fjords and took a nice, smooth boat ride to look at the most beautiful fjords and waterfalls. Wow, isn't that so neat? So what is that?
It's Eddystone Rock.
Eddystone Rock. What is it?
It's a plug of a volcano.
Plug of a volcano. Yeah, how many times do you get to see a plug of a volcano?
Look at the trees growing on the
I
rock.
know, look at that. That is so interesting. So how deep was it underneath, did you say?
It's under the water 1,000 feet.
1,000, oh my goodness.
All right. Oh, this is beautiful. It is majestic. Never seen anything like it. It's mystical.
Oh, it's
Mysterious. It's a mystical national monument. Yeah, it is. It's mysterious.
Easy. Just
There's
thinking
hardly-
about all the creation, what beauty we have. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this. There's float planes. Everyone is coming to see this. Wow.
I'm glad y'all had fun at the Misty Fjords because we were having fun catching some really big fish.
Isn't that crazy?
We got a 30-inch tray. I'd say he's over 30 inches.
He's over 30. He's caught the first lingcod keeper. Woo!
Come on, big boy.
Wow. Wow. Look at him go. He's just spooling me.
Better be big.
No, it's a massive lingcod.
Wow! Wow!
Yes!
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow!
Wow! Woo! Wow. Look at that big boy.
Wow! Wow!
Check that out. There it is. Big lingcod. Woo!
That goldfish.
My word, what a fish. Yeah, you good. Great. Right here. Hold him up. Good. Good. 3.
26 pounds plus.
Pull harder.
Wow, 29 pounds, 3 ounces. That's pretty slick, man.
It's awesome.
Now, when we all got back to Ketchikan that night, the ladies had found out you can see black bears. And there was a stream coming in, and we got out in a rain, and sure enough,
So fun.
the bears came in.
Looks like a big one, too.
About that.
Pretty good sized bear, actually. Yeah, that's a big bear. That's a good bear.
Look at it.
Finally getting to see some bears.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, and we left from there, drove to the Dalen's house, and Heather fixed her famous halibut. Oh.
It was good.
Of course, Tristan, her daughter, I'd already asked her, Tristan, would you please make your famous chocolate chip cookies? Which she did. We had a marriage retreat session there at their house, and once again, kept learning about these important things related to marriage, how to map each other out, how to learn to communicate better, get off the crazy cycle, get on the energizing cycle, honor God in your marriage, Bill of Rights, all these various things. It was a great session. And my friend Jeff Allen, the comedian, says, happy wife, happy life. And us fellas on the marriage retreat knew we better take a day off from fishing and hang out with you ladies. So we went to the Lumberjack show.
We kept hearing it all week that we were there, and we thought that would be fun, and it was. It was a lot of fun. The guys liked it, and the girls liked it.
I bet you girls liked it.
Yeah, we did.
Bunch of stud guys with the big old muscles.
Oh yeah, you know.
Matter of fact, you wanted your picture made with them.
I did.
Yeah, and you got it. Come on, girl. Way to go. After that, we decided to go to the Heritage Totem Pole Village. The Tlingit Indians, they have this amazing museum there. There's an outdoor museum with all the totem poles that they had moved from some islands close by. We went into the museum. We had a lady give us a tour, and I'm telling you, it was really, really cool. And Malcolm actually found out that he was part of a clan of the Tlingit Indians.
I grew up in Wrangell, Alaska. It's, I believe, 90 miles north of Ketchikan. My tribe is the Tlingit tribe. The name Tlingit actually means people. I'd definitely like to learn a lot more about it. It's hard to find people that know and have knowledge about the tribe. Seeing how much pride they put into their work and preserving the work, to me, it's always been a beautiful work.
When we got back, we had another marriage retreat session. Thought that we would open this session with the cheesiest thing you probably are ever going to see in your life, and you can say, we're here at a marriage seminar with these people. So anyway, here we go.
Can I get 2 for number 5?
Thanks a lot. I bet you didn't recognize me with this beard, did you? You know, Mandy and I got married back in May of 1984, and we still go out on dates all the time. We love to date, don't we, Mandy?
Yeah, I love to go to the movies or go out to eat at nice restaurants or just order pizza at home and have some people over. We just like to do things together and have fun.
We really do.
Now, the Dalens were not able to book us for day 4. So we booked with Baranoff Fishing Excursions, and we made a deal that if we could catch some halibut, then the chef of the Alaska Fish House would come and pick them, and he would cook some for our group that night when we got back. So we went out with a mission.
Tristan's cookies made it onto the boat, and yeah, they're getting passed around right now.
Yeah, look.
Find him. Get him, Steve. Get him, Steve. Let's see what we got.
Get a little bit more.
Hey, that's a hell of a pack out.
sir. Atta boy Steve. We got some supper in the boat.
All right. Got one in the boat, guys. How you doing up there, Mr. Steve?
Ah, you got a halibut.
That's a halibut.
You got a halibut. Yeah. Here's some more supper.
All right, there we go. Halibut number 3, guys.
That's a good fish right there. That's not one of those little freaky looking Halloween fish.
Yep. There we go.
Nice fish.
Decent. Yeah, different count. That's the biggest one so far.
Yeah.
Woo.
So these are the halibuts Jimmy and his buddies brought in, so we're getting our pick for tonight's dinner. We're gonna do a kind of a classic dish, which is halibut Olympia, something that's cooked basically in everyone's homes here in Southeast Alaska. So basically we have the sauteed onion and fennel, and then halibut goes right on top, and then the Olympia topping, and you just lather that on top.
Olympia. That's something we have to remember.
So good.
Hey there.
If you get to Ketchikan, absolutely do yourself a favor. Go to the Alaska Fish House. Make sure Chef Austin Green is there and get him to cook something for you. If you have a partner in your marriage with whom you share life and you do things together and you work at your marriage and you continue to romance one another, and if you don't keep dating one another and working hard at your marriage, when those kids leave the nest and you're alone again, all of a sudden you're going to go, who is that person over there? And that's when a lot of people get divorces.
You have to keep moving toward each other, and then when you feel apart, you just have to kind of put your pride away and figure out, okay, let me go back to how it was, what did I do, and just move toward each other.
And we need God in our marriage. That is the key. If you don't have God in your marriage as the top, He's the one that forms the triangle, God, you, and your spouse, and all together, then you're really missing the best opportunity to succeed with a great marriage. And if we can be of help to you, we do have resources on our website at Spiritual Outdoor Adventures, and we have a whole folder in there on family as well, and how to raise a family and how to have a good, godly family. But for now, we just really want to thank you for joining us for this one, and I hope you've gleaned something out of this that will be helpful. We're praying that you have a successful marriage. Pray for us because we want to have one as well. And you know what? I do.
I do too.
I will continue to do.
I will continue to do. What?
I'm doing my vows all over again.
Oh, you are.
I'm keeping my vows.
Yes, you are.
I said I do, and I'm keeping saying I do.
That's right.
And I hope you will too. And we'll see you down the trail for the next adventure because we're out of time.
Learn some communication tips.
Yeah.
And throw in a little fishing.
There you go.
I think probably the thing that I took out of it that I'm going to use is the concept of the rewind.
You like that?
I do.
Respect and love.
Yeah?
Yeah. Goes both ways.
Yeah.
You gotta respect your wife and love your wife.
I like the trying to break that cycle. When you get in that crazy cycle, you got to figure out ways to stop that cycle right in the middle of it, and that's hard to do. I liked y'all's rewind. That sounded like good.
The energizing cycle. How to energize your wife, and energize your marriage.
Each year, Dr. Jimmy Seitz speaks live to thousands of people across the world. If you're interested in booking Jimmy to speak at your event, you may call 615-338-0234 or email office@teamsoa.org. You may also fill out a request form online at spiritualoutdooradventures.org.
Hey guys, can I have your permission to use your face and likeness? Bark if I can have your permission.
Woo!
Yeah?
Come on, ugly.
I don't know who's prettier. Let me look. Let's see here.
I can tell you right now, it's the fish.
I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it. So, what'd you learn in the marriage retreat this week?
I forget.